Practice how you want to perform. I know you guys have probably heard that before, but what does that really mean? Here's what happens. You show up to a random Tuesday rehearsal. There's nothing too special about the day, and you're giving energy, but you're giving just enough energy to get by. And these rehearsals are no big deal. They're your normal everyday rehearsal. You might have, your sights set on the end of the day, having a good full run, but overall, you're just doing you're doing your normal thing, you're getting critique, you're analyzing what you're doing. But then it comes. Then it shows up like a knight in shining armor, and you cheer. Show day! It's a show day. It's a show day. Did you guys know it's a show day? Let's go. Let's go. It's a show day. Hey, did you guys know it's a show day? You ready to get it? Am I ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do it. Show day. And now you have this sense of purpose, and you are ready. You're ready to throw down with extreme unnecessary energy onto the field. You put on your uniform, you get those butterflies in your stomach, and then you go out onto the field, and everything that you did in rehearsal is completely thrown out the window, and you have this chaotic, insane run that's full of energy, and I'm sure is super fun, and there are moments that are even better than they were in rehearsal, but there's even more parts of the show that are inconsistent, things that were good or bad, things that are bad or good, and that is not a great way to have a consistent crescendo through your season. That type of excitement and that type of extra energy is going to cause a lot of breakdowns in what you do and makes it difficult for the staff to even critique you and help you get better. If you have consistent errors in rehearsal, then the staff can look and say, all right, cool, this part's normally fast, this part's normally slow, this part, you pull out of the roll, and there's a consistency to your inconsistencies. But when you get to the show, if everything is completely different, now you're adding a whole element that has to be considered. Like, okay, from an educator standpoint, I would have to think, all right, when we get into rehearsal, are they going to do the same thing that they did in the show? Or are they going to do what they do in rehearsal? And what type of feedback am I supposed to even give them? We spend the majority of our time in rehearsal, and we're defining things, and we're looking at inconsistencies, we're looking at energy levels and determining, okay, let's do this here, let's do this here, and we're really fine-tuning our performance. And when you get into a show setting, all you should be doing is copying and pasting your best rep for that performance. You're not trying to do anything extra. You're not trying to, really, I'm going to wow the crowd. Like, that mentality should be in the rehearsal mindset. And the two should be very indistinguishable other than you are wearing a uniform. And when that happens, that makes it way easier across the span of an entire season for you to fix your inconsistencies and make things better every single rehearsal all the way to the end. So for me personally, it's cool to be excited about a show day, but I never like to really hype the show day, like show day, it's a show day. For my students, it's more like first rep, best rep every time. It doesn't matter if we are in the mud in the backfield or if we are, stepping onto the AstroTurf of the final stadium. Every single time you approach your instrument, every single time you approach your performance, it is done with the same focus and energy that you would want, whether you're in front of 2 people and your grandma or a stadium of 30,000 people. And that's difficult to do. And that is one of the things that separates the great ensembles from the average ensembles, is you showing up and being able to flip the switch. Everything that's going on in your life, whether you have relationship issues, or you just failed a test, or you know you're going to fail a test, or you have a lot of homework, or you are working a lot of hours, or you're not sleeping and you're showing up and you're just like really tired. There's so many different things that can cause you to just give just enough energy to get by. And what you have to do is, right before you step on the field, you take that deep breath and you say, all right, it's showtime. Boom. Then you're going out and you're doing everything you possibly can to make sure that that rehearsal is bottling the energy that you would have in a show. You have to summon those feelings, and you have to really almost sometimes force yourself into giving 100% energy, because it's not going to come out of nowhere. And that's what we mean when we say practice how you want to perform. It's really, don't practice for the performance, perform for the practice. And if you do that, I guarantee you're going to find the success that you're looking for. Hope this helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you enjoy this type of videos, let us know. And in the comments, go ahead and leave a comment of some of the things that you think about in rehearsal that gets you motivated and allows you to bring that show energy in every single rehearsal. We actually talk a lot about this concept in our book, Drumline Mindset. If you enjoy this type of thought process and you want to hear more championship concepts, you can check that out. I put links in the description. We have a digital download and a physical book available. Drumline Mindset is just an amazing book talking about how to practice, how to think about your performance, cultural things like how to be a great leader, how to deal with adversity, and there's just so many great things that are going to help you be an amazing performer with a championship mindset. If you have any questions, let us know. My name's Mark Perrett with GB Percussion, signing out. Peace!